At the Beaver Springs Fire Company in Snyder County, volunteer firefighters are looking back on the fire company's history. 2026 is a big year for the fire company as they're celebrating 100 years of service to the community. This cabinet of vintage fire equipment tells some of the story of the fire company's past. Chief Eric Markley says with the way volunteer fire service is going these days, it's a big accomplishment.
We're really excited about it, and mainly just to be able to still serve the community out of one fire station is a big accomplishment.
The fire company was organized in 1926. Captain John Kaufman, who serves as the company's historian, says the story is something ugly had happened in town right before they organized. He says firefighters then decided to organize themselves so the whole town wouldn't burn down. Captain Kaufman says over the years, personnel and equipment changed. He says the original piece of equipment the fire company used was a Ford Model T with a Darley pump.
The one famous story about that piece of equipment is there was a big fire over town here. They couldn't get it started, and back in those days you could push it to jump start it. Well, they finally got it jump started, but the boys were also tired till they got the truck running, till they got to the fire, and obviously they worked there, but it took a lot of energy.
Throughout these 100 years, volunteers have come and gone through the fire company. Chief Markley says aside from this being a work environment, the fire company is like a family.
We spend a lot of time together, sometimes more than you do with your family, and we do a lot of good things for the community, and we try and keep rolling that way positively, and do as much as we can.
As far as the next 100 years, Chief Markley says he hopes the fire company has continued success. He says they rely a lot on grants and community support. Chief Markley says recruitment is tough, and once you do recruit someone, retention is a big issue. Captain Kaufman says some of the volunteers that have been around between 20 and 25 years will sit around at times and talk about the big events.
They tend to all blend together. The major thing is for those of us that are more long-term, when the pager goes off, most of the time somebody needs help, and that's what prods you into dragging yourself out of bed in the middle of the night to go try to help.
The Beaver Springs Fire Company says they want to do something to celebrate 100 years and will decide soon on exactly what that will be. Justin Geck, Newswatch 16, Snyder County.